you. So I thought it would be fun for me to do a bit of a makeup tutorial, a bit of maybe show you differences in how to do your makeup for regular classes, how to do your makeup for competitions, how to do your makeup for a spotlight, and how to do your makeup maybe for a team match or events. So I'll be doing different tutorials throughout this time, and hopefully it helps. You can try it out. Some of my favorite tips and things that I like to do. Okay, great. So the first thing you gotta do is wash that face and start it like a clean canvas. Okay guys, so I like to start with foundation. This is the brush that I love, and I'm just gonna apply it through my face all over, make sure it's nice and blended.
So we talk about the past for a moment. I forget why we never lasted. With your hand on my knee, every single feeling comes back to me.
After I finish putting the foundation all over my face and make sure it's nice and blended, it's eyeshadow time. I like to start with a white or a beige color. Then it's time for a light brown. I like to hit the corners of the eye and make sure I start making it darker and darker as I apply some of it. Now I grab a darker brown and I start applying it to the eye, making it darker as I achieve a color that I like, a darkness that I like. Now I will grab my darkest brown of my palette and I will start putting it across the eye. I will try to create depth with this technique and make sure it looks nicer, darker, and bigger. Again, it's dance makeup, so I do want it nice and dark and big towards the edges. Now I grab a light color. I usually go for a sparkly white and put it in the inside edge of my eye because I'm trying to create light to dark makeup. Now I'm gonna grab this sparkly eyeshadow and I'm gonna put it on the edge to start creating this dance sparkly look. This is my favorite thing to do for my makeup. I love putting sparkles in the inside edge of my eye. I feel it's very dancey and gives it a nice look in the pictures.
You're on your way to conquer your fears. In this dream of your own desire, there is someone calling your name. Love is forever. Love is forever.
So this is how it kind of looks. But it is dance makeup after all, so when you think you haven't put enough, you gotta put more. So here's where I start applying a black eyeshadow to the corners of my eye to make it darker, bigger, more dramatic, and give it a nice dance look. After I achieve the darkness that I like, I go back to my sparkly moonlight color and I reapply it at the beginning. I make sure I get half of the eye and then I blend it in with a brush. That's it. And then that's how I get a nice blended effect. After I get my eyes to the place that I like them, it's time for eyeliner. I use a black liquid eyeliner. That is what I like the most to create an easier line. I do both eyes, and then I make sure I make them even. This look is just nice on the top, no eyeliner on the bottom, but you can go ahead and put some eyeliner at the bottom of your eye. It'll make your eye look a little bit more defined. Then I use my mascara. I try to use a waterproof mascara just to make sure it doesn't start dripping because of sweat or because of tears after a nice emotional performance.
Never up, never down, never.
Then I use bronzer. I go my cheeks all up to the heart, come back down and do the bottom of the chin. I do the opposite side, the same thing. First my cheek up on the heart, and then come down and do the chin, and then I finish it toward, I do put some in my nose. Then I add some blush. I like to use a nice pink blush on top of my cheeks. And then it's lips time. For this look, I'm going to be using a red lipstick. A lot of you have asked me what brand I use. This lipstick that I'm using right here is Stila. S-T-I-L-A is my favorite lipstick to use. It stays on all day and is bulletproof. Is the best. So for this look, I'll be doing some red. And your look is done. You are ready to go dancing. This is just the right amount for an in-studio performance, perfect for the spotlight. Nice color on the lips, nice strong eyes, but not too strong as if you were doing a competition. So yeah, this is it guys. Thanks for watching, and there'll be more to come. Enjoy!